Singer, songwriter, record producer GeorgeMichael was born in London on June the 25th, 1963. George developed a love for music at a very young age, but when he met a friend in high school named Andrew Ridgely, who kind of shared that thirst and that passion for music, and it became more of a serious thing for George. George and Andrew would proceed to create the band Wham, which was in existence from 1981. They were formed in 1981. They went all the way to 1986. They had several hits, which included Everything She Wants, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, and the timeless classic, Careless Whisper. In 1986, George went on to duet with soul music legend Aretha Franklin on a #1 hit, I Knew You Were Waiting for Me. It was a straight smash for both the duet in 1986. I knew you were waiting for me. Excuse my singing, but yeah. 1986, GeorgeMichael and Aretha Franklin. With the dissolution of his group Wham in 1986, in November 1987, George released his debut solo album, Faith. George's Faith album included such hits as the title track, Faith, the single I Want Your Sex, One More Try, and also Father Figure. Faith went on, the album Faith went on to be or go on to make George the best-selling music artist of 1988, actually. In 1989, Faith won Album of the Year at the 1989 Grammys. Big accomplishment for George on his debut album, I say. After his humongous success with his Faith album, George expressed a little frustration with the whole pop imagery of the pop imagery of video and visuals and all that, and he really wanted to take a step back on that as far as the imagery of pop and through video and all that stuff. And in 1990, when he released his album Listen Without Prejudice Volume 1, he didn't appear in any other videos for that album, but he did produce 2 hits off that album, Praying for Time and Freedom. In 1991, George scored another #1 duet with the great Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. #1 hit 1991, duet with the great Elton John. George continued to release music, but not with the same fanfare that his earlier releases had, but he continued to release music, which included the album Older, which was released in 1996. Ladies and Gentlemen, The Best of GeorgeMichael, released in 1998. Songs from the Last Century, released in 1999. 2004's Patience, and 25 from 2006. Within these albums, George was able to produce hits that included Jesus to a Child, Fast Love, Outside, Amazing, and An Easier Affair. In 1998 also, George came out as a gay male, and he was an LGBT campaign rights campaigner, and he also was an avid charity fundraiser for HIV/AIDS at that time. So, yeah. Also in 1998, George was arrested for public lewdness and multiple drug offenses. After his very public run-in with the law, his personal life, his drug usage, and his legal troubles seemed to take center stage in his life, and it seemed to take precedent over his actual career. In 2011, he fell into a coma from a bout with pneumonia. He did actually recover quickly though, so he ended up being okay and he recovered quickly from that. His final concert performance was in Earl's Court in London in 2012. On December 25th, 2016, George died at his home, reportedly of heart disease. In 2023, George was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by his longtime friend and former bandmate, Andrew Ridgeley, in a very, very emotional, heart-tugging speech. To sum it all up, GeorgeMichael was a great artist. He was talented, and he shared his gift with the world. And I just would like to personally thank him, Mr. GeorgeMichael, for sharing your talent with us all, sharing your great songs and great music with us all. He's regarded as one of the greatest artists of all time, one of the best-selling artists of all time. So, yeah, rest in peace, Mr. GeorgeMichael. You did a great job you did a great job, and may your legacy continue to live on, and may you continue to rest in heavenly peace. With that, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. After subscribing, please click on that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate it all. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! I'm out. One love. Stay safe.